Well, back again. I had, unfortunately, reading interruptus. The camp host just came around to collect the fee, so I had to turn it off, so we'll start over again. But the reading was, I'm asking if Epstein is going to incur additional charges since they went into his home and did the search. So underneath of it all, we got Ace of Crystals, which is the start, brilliance, a brilliant start. And this has to do with the thoughts, that type of thing. Okay, so they looked in, and what did they find? Fireworks. We got fireworks over here. Okay, so going into it, this is the mental realm. What they found is going to hang him up. I mean, we're looking at hanging up the emperor. Hanging up the emperor. And the challenge with this is judgment. So I would say we really don't have to go far in this reading. Underneath of it all, oh yeah, judgment. There will be more charges. And again, this is going to help keep him in jail, hang him up. The emperor, no, he's just got too much stuff going on. He has got too much stuff going on. And at the center of it all, we have regeneration. These things that could be put into motion again, and we have the Knight of Pentacles. I mean, again, he can take off very easily. He's got way too much cash flow. He could take off very easily. And he's regenerated. He's done all of this stuff again, even after the first one. He had that sweetheart deal, 13 months. He wasn't even in jail. He just slept there at night, okay? For 13 months. And I think he got off early for good behavior, okay? You just come in and sleep. You go about your daily business. Go do whatever you're going to do, okay? We'll take care of your cash stuff. Do whatever you're going to do. Come back and sleep, and we'll call it good, okay? So, yeah, the challenge is, they're coming after him this time. They're coming after him. Because, again, he's got too much money. He's regenerated. He's gone back. Done this yet again after he already had that sweetheart deal. Yeah, so this time, no, it's not going to go so easy with him. He's not going to get that deal again. The challenge is they're after him. And not only him, 9 out of 10, they're after that Acosta as well. So, yeah, they're bringing extra charges. I don't need to go through any more than this. So while we're at it, let me put these back. And let's see if there are going to be repercussions for Acosta out of this. Because, I mean, you can't see anything more than this guy's a slime ball to give him that kind of a deal, okay? Which was really nothing. Wasn't even a slap on the wrist. It was, we'll turn a blind eye. You just come sleep here at night, and we'll say you got a jail term. How about that? Okay. So, are there going to be repercussions out of this for Acosta? Will there be repercussions for Acosta out of this? Are there going to be repercussions for Acosta because of the way that he handled this? Will they really be looking into this guy? I don't know how he can keep his job at the White House with this. Okay, but first we'll ask if there's going to be repercussions. I don't know how he can even keep his law license after what he's done. Will there be repercussions for Acosta with this? underneath of it, a change. So let's see, will there be repercussions for Acosta with this? Will there be repercussions for Acosta? There'll be repercussions for Acosta. Well, this is interesting. Will there be repercussions for Acosta? These cards are a little slippery. Okay, well, what we have underneath of it all, these out here, there will be a change coming in his world dynamic, all the opportunities and things that he's had. Okay, he's being drawn like a moth to a flame. Okay, they've caught up with him in his snaky ways. We've got the snake up here and the moth, and he's done really stupid things with this. So a change, the tower, it's going to hit, it's going to hit. And when it comes to him working with others, okay, it's going to hit. The challenge is, court system. I would say the court system. So with the way that he has done this, the way he changed that, what should have been a stiff sentence, this is going to have repercussions for him, okay, in being able to work with others. So maybe they will do something with his law license, but the courts are going to, government is going to intervene in this when it comes to him. In the center of it, he's been nurturing, these, he's been nurturing being with all these wealthy people, with those that have power, okay, standing, Knight of Staves. So the rich and famous, the wealthy, he's been sitting there nurturing those type of relationships, okay? And the challenge now is this is his undoing. Because he's done this, now this is going to come back on him, okay? All these places at Ivory Tower, he thought he was safe now. It's blowing off now, okay? So that's at the center of it. So let's see what we've got going into it. So I would say, there's going to be repercussions. Okay. Going into it, they're going to be looking at the reflection of things he's done in the world. I mean, it's a cold, cruel world out there. This is cold the way he's done this. Going into it, we'll see, what he's misused and abused. Now, usually this looks like the 7, but it's not the 7, it's the 5. It's the one where they, strong arm people. He's taken away their, in this one, he's taken away all their armaments so they can't defend themselves, okay? So he's abused the system. In this case, he took away all the stuff in order to help this guy for his ship to come in, the 3 of staves, So they're going to look at this, what he did. Okay. He disarmed the girls there. They didn't even know what was going on. He didn't tell them. Okay. He didn't tell them what was going on for his ship to come in. Okay. He did this for his ulterior motives as well. Okay. So they're going to be reflecting on what he's done now. The challenge is, his cushy position and how he's used and abused it in order to further his own feathering his nest. Okay. Underneath of it, we have Acosta. Underneath of it, we have Underneath of it, we have the hangman. They've got him dead to rights with what he has done, how he's misused this. I mean, this is like not really a whirlpool, like, just sucking you under. And so this one, the hangman on this, they're going to be some soul searching, looking at what this guy's done. How he's sucked these people under, how he's tried to create this wall, okay? Again, they're going to be looking at what actions he's used and in what way he's used them, and so they're going to be sitting there pondering how he's misused his position of power, okay? Challenges the strength of their case, how he has abused his position to help the wealthy. Because there was no justice in that for the girls. Okay, it was a complete, total abuse of power and justice. So above it we have integrity. The integrity factor, or the lack thereof, okay, the lack of integrity. Okay, so what we have here above it, they're looking at his lack of integrity. Okay. And that he totally put down the sword of truth. Again, had it behind him. He did not use the sword of truth in the correct way. Okay. Rather than prosecuting and doing what he should have done, he put it all down. He was paid off in some way. Temperance, the challenge was for temperance. Okay? So yeah, no integrity. The loss of integrity. The loss of integrity. Those swords are supposed to be the swords of truth for justice, but both of them were put down. Both of them. Yeah. Buried. Okay. Coming out the other side. they're going to look about his position, the guardian. You know, he was supposed to be a guardian of justice. Okay. He's supposed to be using it for truth, for light. Okay. But yeah, no, he was just doing the servant, the bidding of the wealthy. He did the bidding of the wealthy. Let me be your servant. What is it you want? What do you want? And you'll give me a payoff later, maybe, okay? If I'm doing something, you'll give me a payoff later, okay? So I'll just serve it up for you. What is it you want, okay? And the challenge is the world is watching, okay? So I'm just going to do one more. What else is it that we need to know? I don't think we need to ask about the fear or the other things. So what else is it to know with this? What else is it we need to know with this? What else is it we need to know with this? Okay. Three of Wands. Usually it's reaching out, waiting for your ship to come in. In this one, it's compassion, reaching out to others. But in this case, he had no compassion. He had no reflection, reaching out to others. He had, instead of compassion, he had greed. He was there to guard Epstein's castle. He was there to guard it. Again, when it came to the swords, he put them down. Okay? There was no compassion. There was no justice. Again, the challenge is the happy family. Okay? There was no happiness, no happy rainbow at the end of it. There was no compassion. He sold out. He sold out to Epstein. He abdicated the law. Okay? He abdicated it. Laid down on the job. Okay? He protected the castle, the manor, the wealthy. Okay? So, yeah, there will be additional charges and things brought on him. And, yeah. So I'm going to leave this reading here. Epstein is in a world of hurt. And the Acosta as well, they're looking in this reading, they're looking at Acosta and his abdicating justice to feather his own nest and to cultivate this good old boys club with the rich and powerful because, oh, maybe he'll need a favor later. See? It's kind of like, I scratch your back, you scratch mine later, okay? Wink, wink. Yeah, I'm giving you this really tough sentence, wink, wink. So yeah, they're going to look at Acosta, and there will be some sort of a repercussion for what he has done because he has totally abdicated his position and sold out. So I'm going to leave this here. See you online. Aho.